for it. And we're live. There we go.
We're live, yay!
Yay, we're live.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Oh my God. First of all, I'm so sorry. If anyone's watching, I'm so sorry. I know you guys had daily daylight savings time, and I have not. Mine happens today, not tomorrow at 2 in the morning. So I am so sorry about that. But I'm
I
here.
didn't know about that, and so I like I messaged Ilse through Twitter, and then I was like, "Hey, is this still happening?"
Yeah, I totally forgot you guys were in daylight savings time, so I'm so sorry and excuse me for that. But we're here. We're here to discuss the book. I'm already riled up because we were talking before the live show. We were talking about some other books, but yes. So we're gonna be talking about Anything You Can Do by Iris Gray, which was my first Iris Gray book, and it's not your first, right, Carol?
No, this is like I want to say my fourth or my fifth by her,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
and I like this book. I feel like it was it had more like sexual content than her other books.
Mm-hmm.
So that I was surprised by that, and shut up. And so I really liked it, but I had like a couple of problems with the main character, the girl. I feel like she was just a little bit childish at times, and like I wanted her to like grow up.
It felt like she was back in high school being competitive again. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
that's how it felt to me. But
And,
yeah, I feel the same way though. Like I feel like I liked it. I mean, for my first Artist Grave book, honestly, I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. And but then
mhm.
again, I guess I forgave the ridiculousness because I was talking to you about it. Like this is ridiculous already.
Yeah.
Because I already seen like a lot of people comment on the book, like on the general thoughts section on the Goodreads page, and people were like saying already, like this was just ridiculous, this was childish, and I'm like, I had already pretty suspicious myself when I was
Mhm.
reading, like, okay, so maybe this is gonna be really ridiculous, and it is ridiculous, but at the same time, I was like,
It's
well,
like
it does,
hilarious.
yeah, but it does say on the cover a romantic comedy, so I'm like, so I'm expecting this is why it's a little ridiculous because it's supposed to be funny in a sense, or it's supposed to be ridiculous. So I was
Mhm.
like, okay, I'm gonna forgive it. Plus, I was having a good time reading it. Let's be honest, and I was reading it while talking to my boyfriend sometimes. So I'll be
Yeah.
laughing, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, really? Oh my god!" And he'd be like, "What's happening?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just reading a book." And he'd be like, "Okay." So I think I forgave that ridiculousness to a little bit.
Mhm.
So overall, Carol, did you like it? How much did you rate it, and so on?
I gave
General
it
thoughts.
okay. So I rated this book a 4 out of 5 stars, although that I think that I should have given it like a 3.75, but I bumped it up that quarter of a star just because she's like a favorite of mine, like the author's a favorite of mine, and I love her romantic comedies. So I was like, I guess I could give you a 4 because I really did like everything about it except for like how the main character was acting, which was
Mhm.
really childish a lot of the time. But towards the end, I really like how she basically just figured everything out. So yeah, and I really liked our male character. I really liked him. I feel like he was what she wasn't, or like basically he completed her in a way where like she was childish, he was more like mature, and he I guess brought the best out of her because there was like this little section in one of the chapters where she like finally figures it out or whatever, and she's like, wow, like we fight with each other, or like we are competitive with each other, but it's to bring the best out of us, I guess, in a way. So I really like that. um, and I like that it took place here in Texas because I'm from Texas. So
Yes, I like that too. I mean, I live underneath Texas, but I mean,
yeah,
yeah, it felt a little like, yeah, common
yeah,
in a
I
sense.
like the little small town. So yeah, there's that too.
I rated it also 4 stars.
Oh,
I
okay.
rated it 4 stars. Actually, I wasn't sure if I should rate it 4 stars or also like 3.5 or 3.75. Like I didn't
Hmm.
know. But I mean, no matter how fucking ridiculous it was, like at least our main character was, I really enjoyed it. I had fun reading it. And like I
Yeah.
said earlier, I was laughing, I was reacting to it. And I mean, it was predictable. It
Hmm.
was predictable, like how it was gonna end. Like I knew the guy was gonna fall for her. I knew she was gonna fall for her, and I knew the mom was gonna be all
I
like, "I see you, I
Yes,
see you. What you guys do? Like, I know what you're doing, but
I
you
know.
just have to see it for
I
yourself."
figured it out too. Like very early on, I was like, "Oh, she's gonna get with that guy," and
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it was just like watch. I mean, it's not like watching. It's like you were reading a movie in a sense. So it was like I had everything right up my alley. Like I was just picturing everything. So it was really
hmm,
funny at the same time. But I
yeah,
do have to agree with the fact that there were some things that was just like that's why I just didn't give it the 5 stars. I mean, I would have given it the 5 stars honestly,
yeah,
but at the same time, I feel like I just couldn't in a sense. I
hmm,
mean, my full experience was there. I just, I don't know. There was just something I just couldn't give it 5 stars. But nonetheless, I had fun. I liked it. And I really liked Lucas, like the male character. I really, really like there. It's very rare that I really like a male character and he has stuck with me. But
yeah.
Lucas really did, and I really enjoyed him. And yeah, that's all I have to say about like general thoughts about
Yeah,
him.
he was, I don't know, he was like he had a good amount of like douchiness to him, but like not so much where he was like a complete douchebag and he was like an asshole because he also had his sweet moments with her and like with
Mm-hmm.
everybody, obviously. So yeah, I like was cringing like a lot whenever her mom would like get in there and like embarrass her because like my mom does the same thing to me or like not like in the same instances but like whenever I'm like in a group of friends or whatever she'll like just make a comment and like it's just oh god it just brought flashbacks.
So we have on the chat it says, how are Iris Gray other's books? Are her other characters immature? So I guess this is for you because I have not read anything else by her.
Okay. How are Iris Gray's other books? So the first book that I read by Iris Gray was let me see. I think it was called The Allure of Julian Lefray, and that one, like to me, that's like one of the best books that I've read. It's also a romantic comedy. It is. I was telling Ilse that this book, Anything You Can Do, has more like sexual content than her other books that I've read by her. This one was more like out there and more explicit than her other ones. So I would say The Allure of Julian Lefray is a lot better. I mean, the female character in that book is also a little bit not immature, but I guess gullible a little bit. Just but there's like a age difference because in this one she's like 28 years old, and then in the other one, the main female character, she's I want to say 18 or 20. So I guess she can get away with being gullible and a little bit more immature in that book. That's one of my favorites. And the thing about R.S. Gray books is that like they all have like this uh, very sweet, innocent sort of female characters. So you can probably argue that all of them are a bit immature, but I like how the characters are very like independent. Like you'll notice once you read her books, they're very independent and they like doing things for themselves, even if a guy is there to help them. So that's what I like about her books, and obviously the male characters are like really hot and swoon worthy. So yeah.
Oh God.
But that's all
Okay.
I have to say for that.
I mean, I guess you'll just have to dive in and like, read another book by her and just decide for yourself. But I think like it
Yeah.
does have a lot to do with like the plot and the type of characters, or at least, yeah, I mean, like the type of characters that, that they're driven by the plot. So I don't know.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess, I mean, it's like I said earlier. Like, I mean, I could pick a book and just read it, and instantly, like, I would be interested by the plot, but then maybe the characters are not for my liking, but the plot is interesting. Like, it just really
Yeah.
depends on a lot of things. So,
Yeah. And what I like about her books are that like they're either standalones or duologies. And
hmm.
the plot, there's always like, you know how some new adult contemporary books are very predictable? Like this one, for
Oh yeah,
example, was very predictable.
yeah.
But I would say that her other books, for example, the one that I just, not this one, but the one that I read before this one by her, which is, I believe, Summer Games. That one wasn't predictable at all. It was very, it takes place during the Olympic Games in Brazil.
Hmm.
And it was very like very, I guess, action packed, or as action packed it could get in a contemporary book. And it was very just go 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 and not predictable at all. Like I really like the characters in that one.
I mean, even if sometimes, even, well, for me at least, even if the
Uh-huh.
book is predictable, I would still enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
for example, for this one, it was pretty predictable. Like, that the guy, they were just gonna fall in love, and the girl was just like masquerading this face or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I already knew, like, I knew this was gonna happen, but nonetheless, I was living for it. Like, I was like, I just didn't really like care if I already knew what was gonna happen, because
Hmm.
I enjoy the ride, and I was loving it every single time, so it's fine. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, what
I'm the
are
same
some?
way.
Yeah, I mean, it's they're books. I mean, they're there for enjoyment, so
Hmm.
it's
I
whatnot.
mean, I like the element of surprise within books, but at the same time, I'm not mad at the books that are predictable because
Mhm.
they have their own way of relaying the events. So I'm fine with being predictable or not.
So, what are some things that you did not like about the book? Like, why didn't it get like more stars, or like more praise from it?
Let me see. Well, other than the fact that like I found the main character immature, that's hard. Uh,
I
I
think I
don't.
would have loved to see more of their competitive, like, we were told a lot of things, but I feel like we didn't get like the full effect, to the extent. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we had a little flashback that when she found out the box and all these things and all her memories, but I was a little annoyed that it was like right at the end where she kind of had this like epiphany where, like, oh my god, I'm in love with him, like that
Yeah.
the thing. Like, I would have loved to see a little
The
bit more like
progression.
yeah, progression, or a little flashbacks of like little moments like in time
Hmm.
where we would get a glimpse of it, like how it was between them, like growing up, because we were mentioned like by his sister, by her mom, and other people in town, like they would meet, like, oh, you're together, oh my god, like that would have been like like I wanted to see that, and I feel like that's why it didn't get like the full effect for me, because I think I would
Hmm.
have loved to see all those little things. I mean, it was a fairly short book. Like, I think I
Yeah.
finished it pretty quick too. So I think I would have loved to see a little bit more of that.
Yeah. I read this book like in two sittings, like
Mm-hmm.
well,
Same.
two long sittings, but yeah.
Yeah. Same.
um, but I think I get what you mean about how it felt like the book, because to me when I was reading it I was also seeing that this book felt like it was already at, you know how like in a story you have like, oh, you see them progress their love story or their friendship
Mm-hmm.
throughout like an expanded time. This one I felt like it focused more like at the end of the rope, if that makes any sense,
Yeah. Yes.
of of the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I feel like that's why we didn't get um, at least I didn't feel like I got a connection with them as much as I would have liked, because I felt
Mm-hmm.
like I was witnessing the last final puzzles being put together in their life or whatever. I do wish I would have seen more like flashbacks, or at least have
Like
like
more
a
letters from Lucas. I love
yes.
those.
Oh my god,
I love those letters.
I
Oh
wish
my
like
god.
every single like or every alternate chapter there was like an email or a letter from him, because I feel like that would have like made the story more cohesive or whatever.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Oh my god. When I remember reading the first email, I was like, wait a minute. Is this an email he wrote to her? Like what? What? And then there's another email. I'm
yeah,
like, oh my god, I'm loving this. And then there was no more. And I'm like, wait, what where are more emails? I want to know more. Where is Lucas' point of
exactly.
view in
Yeah.
this? But yeah, I
Like
wanted to know.
I think that was the thing that was missing in my opinion, and like that's what kept it from not being a 5 star, his point of view, because I feel like I think he would have been more like intellectual and less bratty than what
Yeah,
Daisy was.
I feel like we missed his perspective in this book because
Yeah.
we had a lot of Daisy, but we didn't have enough Lucas, and I really wanted to know what was going through his mind
Hmm.
because like we see him through Daisy's or everyone else's eyes, but we don't know him, and I really wanted
Yeah,
to be in his
exactly.
head.
Yeah. Like we see him that he's like very collective and very chill,
Yeah.
but like I know that there's more going on inside his head because like I mean there has to be. I don't know. There just has to be. But yeah. I will
Wow.
say though that whenever I read the first email, like I think it was like a fourth into the book that where we get his first email or somewhere around there. I found it a little bit creepy just because he was like writing this email to her. I was like, okay, like he was like reminiscing about the things with her, but like they were like a whole country apart or whatever. So I just found it creepy a little bit. So I think that it would have been a better introduction if if we would have gotten those emails at the beginning of the story as well. And yeah,
Yeah, like to ship them to a different timeline so that everything just kind of like the structure would have been a little more like, oh,
yeah.
that's why. Oh, yeah. I think
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You
but
get me.
yeah, like I'm telling you, we get each other with this book. I mean, that's
Yeah.
why I told you about this idea. But yeah, and I don't know. I just really like Lucas and like there was a lot of tension
Oh my God,
between them.
yes. Like,
Whole like I was just like I already knew what was gonna happen. I was like, there's just so much tension, and this girl cannot even see it because her competitive is just blinding her.
it's like it's just yeah, basically.
And like I already like
It's,
like it's just kind of cool how Lucas knew that this was just gonna drive Daisy crazy. So he
mm-hmm.
was all like, I don't know. I just really love Lucas because he was like you say, like he seems so composed and so like intellectual, but he was always one step ahead of her. Like even without realizing, like he was always one step ahead. And she would be like, "Damn it!" And it would be like her being immature and bratty and like childish. But I bet Lucas was just laughing on the inside, going like, "I knew this was already gonna happen." Like, oh my god! Like it was just so funny to picture Lucas. But yeah, the tension was insane. Like when he first kisses her, I was like, "My god! Finally,
Yeah, I was
finally!" Like, oh my
mhm.
god! Was it? They
Like
were in the medical center, right? They were in the hallway. Was it? Yeah, I think it was a
yeah,
hallway.
I think so.
It was a
I think it was in the
hallway.
hallway.
Because I remember her going like, "Oh my god, he's gonna kiss me! Oh my god, no,
Oh
he's
my
not
god.
gonna throw me off my game. He's not gonna throw me off my game." And then he kisses her, and she's like, "I'm not pushing him away. What is happening?" And I'm like, "Girl,
You're
really?
falling for her. I mean
Yeah,
falling
like
for him.
really?" Yeah, I'm like, "Really, girl? Like, I mean, if I had a guy like that, I'll obviously be the same. I'll be like, what is happening? No."
Exactly.
But yeah, that was that. Yeah, that was her first kiss. I was screaming hallelujah when that happened because it just
Yeah.
needed to happen already.
And then whenever they like first were fooling around, was it whenever they were like in that uh
Quarantine.
yeah, was it when
Yeah.
that the first time? Yeah. I was like I saw that coming too. I was like that's they're going to get it on and you know, everything's going to change after that. Like
Oh
little
my
by
god.
little.
the part that got me so like, well, it was when I think it was a game night at her place, at her mom's place.
Yes,
Oh my god! And then when the mom comes in, I'm just like, oh my god! I was reading
I
this
was
when my boyfriend
laughing
was on the
so
phone.
hard. I
I was
laughed
reading this.
I laughed even harder whenever she like picks up her underwear and she's like, "There's nothing going on here. It's not what you think."
What do you want me to think? Like it's like what? And
Exactly. Yeah.
I remember reading this and I was on the phone with my boyfriend and I'm just like, oh my god. And he's like, what the mom find them? And he's like, what? And I just had to like this long conversation how like they were doing something and like boyfriend's like, oh that's really awkward. And I'm like, it's awkward but yet funny because of the whole
Yeah.
situation. But yeah, oh my god, it was just so funny. Like I just really like I said, like I really love like comedic side of it. Like it would be like very like sexy and serious for a moment, but then there will be
And
like
it's
this
like
other
just switch
side.
it. Yeah.
Oh my,
Like
like
the
that was
awkwardness that nobody likes to talk about whenever you're like being all like sexy and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Like Artist Gray has like a lot of that in her other books too. So
I'm definitely gonna read more Artist Gray books because you told me to read them on your like TBRs and like hauls and others. So I'm definitely gonna read
oh
more.
yeah.
And after reading this, I'm also gonna pick them all because I really enjoyed it, and I actually fly them. I fly through them, so it's good.
Yeah, and they're very easy to read. They're very quick, and then it's just something like you can read in between like a fantasy book or like something that like you're dreading to read or whatever. Because yeah,
Listen, I'm
it's
having a hard time reading right now. I'm reading The Dream Things by Meg Stiefvater, and I'm having the
oh
hardest time ever reading this book. I had to download the audiobook to read it because I remember I started it and I'm just like, what is happening? I don't understand. I'm so confused. So I had to hear someone reading it so that I could at least like kind of
yeah.
like go back, like, okay, this is happening. Okay,
Like
okay.
this is an unpopular opinion, but The Dream Thieves is like my least favorite book from from the Raven Boys or Raven Cycle or whatever. Like I tried to reread it like last year or something like that, and I read the first chapter and was like, what the fuck did I just read? Like I felt like in a daze. Like I don't know, it was like an out of body experience sort of. Like I
My
was like,
boy
what are you reading?
my boyfriend's on the chat and he's like that audiobook is awful.
Is it awesome or
Cause
awful?
awful. Cause I made him like I told him last night, I need to read this book, so we're gonna read together. He's like, okay. And he doesn't know what's happening. But
Yeah.
I have the speed like up because it was just so slow. And I'm like, I cannot read like this. Like I'm like I was listening to the audiobook and I was reading it
Yeah.
on my book. And I'm like, this is so slow. So I got the speed up and he's like, what is happening? What is this? Like the dude sounds so weird. I'm like, it's because I speed it up. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. But yeah, it sounds weird. But yeah, I mean, I
I
don't mind
can't
it.
like I can't I don't know if I just haven't found the right audiobook to listen to, but I can't do audiobooks for some
Do
reason.
read Coraline on audiobook. It's amazing.
Coraline? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
it's the only audiobook that I've read like from like start to finish, and it's the only
Uh-huh.
one that I actually enjoyed. And that's the only audiobook I've read apart from this one because I needed help to read this book for tomorrow, by the way, because I have another live show tomorrow with this book. Great. But yeah, going back to anything you can do.
Oh yeah, because that's what
We went on tangent there for a bit.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I someone of the I mean, I guess we could talk about the things that we love since we're already talking
Yeah.
about the tension and scenes and hot steamy scenes and whatnot. What do you like
Yeah.
about this book, or what are your favorite parts of this book?
Well, can I just say one more thing that I didn't like that I just thought about right now?
Mm-hmm.
And that's I like the character Madeline, Luca's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like that we didn't get like more of her. Like I felt like she was just sort of like in
There
the
for the plot, or just there
yeah, exactly.
to get
Just
the
as a
plot
plot
moving?
device.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like she was only in certain parts just so what's her name? Daisy could benefit out of her being there. Like
I,
plot
I,
wise anyway.
I love the I mean talk about my line. I love how when Daisy's mom's like, you have to find some place to sleep because they're gonna like whatever to the house, and she's like, but mom, where am I gonna go? Like, I don't know. You would just look for somewhere to stay. And she calls Matt and say, I cannot have people over
I,
because there's guys
there's
coming over.
boxes. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
boxes here and I might have a guy come over.
Yeah, and he's like, "What guy?" And it's like, "I'm sorry, I can't." And I'm just like,
You're on your own.
"Where else are you gonna go?" Like, Lucas is there, so yeah. But yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like Madeline was just there for plot device or whatever. It's just,
Yeah.
but I wish we could have seen a little bit more. I love the mom.
Hmm.
The mom was hilarious. I also like the doctor. I can't forget his
The
name.
Dr. McCormick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. McCormick, like the mayonnaise here.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's like that's a spice thing here. So,
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
well, there we go. But yeah, I really liked him, and I liked what else did I like about the book or like scenes specific? Well, we're gonna talk about the house scene where the mom kind of interrupts them. That was really funny for me. What
Oh
else did
yeah.
I like?
I
Mm,
found funny like towards the end whenever Lucas and Daisy are going to her house to pick up the rest of her stuff, and then she like looks inside the window and she like figures out finally that Dr. McCormick and her mom are like getting it on. That was so
yes,
hilarious. I laughed.
yes.
Oh my god. She's like, I
Oh
have
god.
to sit in that couch.
Knowing that my mom did some things there,
Yeah.
was kissing. I love the little moments of competitiveness when they showed it. Like for example, when he brought like when she wanted to bring coffee, and then like, oh, Dr. Lucas already brought me and stuff like that, and she'd be like,
Yeah.
ah, and it was just really funny.
Yeah.
It
I
was
like
just
I like whenever he I think it was the first day of work, when he brought donuts or like he made somebody deliver donuts and then the deliver guy was like, oh yeah, I have something from Dr. whatever, Dr. Bell.
oh, the fruit
And
basket,
it was a fruit basket and it was all like ugly. Oh, I laughed at that so hard.
and everybody was like, thanks, Doctor, that's so nice of
Yeah.
you. And she's just like, you're welcome. God damn it. I mean,
Oh, so funny.
like I said, like it's still like I mean, the book had flaws, but it made up for it on my like it was just a very good book to read.
Yeah. It was really funny. I also really liked the last the epilogue where he can we like say spoilers now or no?
Yeah, we already
Okay,
into
okay, okay,
spoilers.
okay,
Go
okay,
ahead.
okay. Okay. So I really liked how in the epilogue how he proposed or like how she knew he was going to propose to her and then he's like you can shut up now so I can propose to you and he just bends down and I'm like, "Oh my god."
I think the epilogue was really good.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
really good.
I didn't expect it to be that good because some epilogues I'm like, okay, but this one was good. I really enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
cute and it was funny. It was them totally, so I like that. How do you feel about
Yeah.
when she realized that she has had feelings for Lucas and she was emailing him like, "Are you there? I'm still here." Like,
I
oh,
thought
sorry.
like I felt like it was a little bit like too late in a way, but I was happy that she like kept going and like kept bugging him about it because like it showed that she really wanted him or that she really wanted a relationship with him or whatever. But at the same time I was like I wish you would have like figured it out earlier. So, we wouldn't have gotten into this whole ordeal. How did you feel about it?
I really liked it.
You really liked it?
I mean, I like you said, I feel like if she would have found out earlier or something, I don't know, like She would have. I feel like she would have done something else, like look for him or do something more dramatic,
Mm-hmm.
like she is. But at the same time, I don't know what she could have done. So I guess that it's good that she persisted and she was determined, like just send emails like I'm still here, I still miss you.
Yeah, I really like that he didn't respond, that he kept or yeah, kept to his word, and he was just kept her at a distance, and like that motivated her even more to try to win him back in a way, and pushed her to go to that Sadie Hawkins dance and like act a fool, I guess, in a way,
Oh
and
my god,
like try to get his love back.
the eighth grade prom dress thing. Oh
Oh
my
my god.
god.
Like I just imagine that. I was like, oh my gosh, she was just looked ridiculous. And like she was in front of like all these little kids or like little kids, teenagers, and everybody was like, what the hell is she doing here? Like they were looking at her like she
I
looked
really thought
crazy.
people were gonna think that I mean, I think someone said that they thought she was drunk or something. I don't
Oh really?
remember, I don't remember. But I feel like if I was one of those kids or someone in that gym or whatever, I would have said, "This girl is drunk. Someone get her out of here! Like, what is happening?" That would have been really funny though. But yeah.
Yeah, I really
Aw.
like that. That was like very cute or whatever. So yeah.
Like I told you, this book reads like a movie, so it was really fun.
Yeah.
So it's really good. It's really funny.
I really liked it. I guess that's since it reads like a movie, it goes by really fast in a way.
Yeah,
So,
it went really fast. Like I remember finishing it. I'm like, oh, that's it. Oh, okay,
oh,
okay. That's why I was telling you. Like that's why I was telling you. Like you should read it. You're gonna eat you eat this up. Like literally, you read them really fast.
literally, yeah.
Yeah, you literally do. Like I remember what was it? I don't remember what I was reading, and you were reading something, and I'm like, you already finished it, and I'm not even halfway through. Like what the hell? But yeah, her books are just so easy to read.
hmm
Plus, when they're funny,
It's
it just
like
makes it
it's
all
even a
better.
better time.
Yeah, you're having the time of your life. Um,
Basically.
yeah, I don't know what else to talk about right now.
I know, me neither. I haven't
Anything
even been looking
else?
at the comments.
Oh,
Your
Randolph had
boyfriend says
one
I had
favorite
one favorite
part.
part.
I'm pretty sure what he's thinking already. I'm pretty sure. I'm not even gonna say it.
I can imagine.
Oh God.
Let's see.
Mm,
Let's see. I don't know what
wow.
else to say about this book anyway.
Well, we already said we didn't like, what we would have liked to see, what we
Yeah.
liked. We talked about Iris Gray. We went on a tangent for a little bit there.
Oh
There's
yeah.
really nothing. I think there's nothing else unless some of the viewers who are watching have any questions or anything else to add.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could be done.
Yeah.
And let you guys know that the book for next month or this month already, which is going
Which
by
I'm
really
really
fast.
excited for.
I'm actually really excited too. Plus it was my pick, so I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Was it if you were mine, was it, or if something? I cannot remember. Oh my god. Let me see. I'll check it. It's If You Were Mine by Melanie Harlow. If You Were Mine by Melanie Harlow.
Okay.
I honestly just picked it because I like the cover. I'm not gonna lie.
Those are the
But
best
it's
picks when you choose
yeah,
the yeah.
and it was actually published on the 28th of February, so it's not that
Oh,
old.
this is a recent
Um,
release. Okay.
yeah, and it says Theo McLeod wasn't supposed to be the one. Tall, dark, and handsome suits me just fine, but the cocky know-it-all attitude and mammoth ego, no thanks. I only hired him so I wouldn't have to sit at the singles table again. It was just pretend. Oh, so this was like a pretend story type of thing. He wasn't supposed to kiss me. My heart wasn't supposed to pound. We weren't supposed to spend the night together, the hottest night of my life. One night turns into a snowing weekend away, and even the blizzard of the century can't cool the fire between us. I can't get enough of his smile, of his body, of the way he makes me feel. We're nothing alike. He's a daredevil, and I'm a nervous Nelly. He's a drifter, and I want to put down roots. He's an opportunist with a checkered past, and I'm a Girl Scout volunteer. But none of it matters when I'm in his arms. I know he's made mistakes. I know his wounds are deep, and he doesn't trust easily. I know he doesn't believe he could ever be enough to make me happy, but he could. All he has to do is stay.
Oh.
And it's not that long either. It's 293 pages, so
Okay.
maybe we can fly through it as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think we are.
Oh my god, it's my boyfriend. You better read the next book out.
Oh my
Ah, oh, Orlando, te voy a hablar en un ratito. But yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. So I don't think we have any more questions. So yeah, we're excited. And I guess we'll guys let you know when the live show is going to be. And
Yeah.
maybe we can have it on your channel, Carol, this time.
Yeah, sure. I
We can
mean,
have it like 2 and 2.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I just didn't want to do it on my channel because like this is my first live chat or live show ever. So I was sort of scared and intimidated by it, but yeah, we can definitely have it on
It's
mine next time.
it's okay. It's I
Yeah.
mean,
Just talking about books.
like I tell my kids, it's okay. They
Oh.
always do that. Like when something falls, like they usually just go like, "Oh," or like when someone pushes, he's like, "Don't push me," and I'm like, "Don't say that. Just say it's okay." Yeah,
It's okay.
it does. It's because maybe I don't know. Like they're doing a task, and
Mhm.
someone messes up, and they're like, "Oh my god, why did you?" And I'm like, "It's okay. Like guys, it's nothing. Like." What happened? Did the world end?
Fine.
No, it's fine. So it's
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
So every time now that, like, for example, if my pen falls, they're like, "It's okay, Miss Hills," and I'm just like, "Oh God,
What
oh
have I
God."
created?
I know, but at least they're nice about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So next, so we'll let you know when our live show next time is. Probably gonna be on Carol's channel if she still wants to do it. And yeah, that's basically it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm so sorry about daylight savings time. I totally forgot. Next time it won't happen because we'll be on the same page.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.